Hello. This today's video is about intuition, and actually it's my second time recording this. I just started and then I went to get my notebook so I could write down some notes to talk about, and then I realized that they're locked inside the house, and then I realized that, hey, actually I'm supposed to use my intuition. Funny that. So I wanted to talk about why intuition is important, and then give you a few tips on how to connect and really feel into it and start really trusting yourself. So I first decided that I wanted to connect with my intuition on that 1 year long trip I took after I finished my degree in psychology, and I've caught the travel bug and I just wanted to travel, and I always had the time constraints of my uni degree, so I'd go for as long as I can, but I would always have to come home for the degree, which was kind of cool because I kind of was traveling and then I'd come home and I'd have a purpose and I would be really settled and I wouldn't have the post-travel blues because I was just like in alignment with what I was doing. And then when I knew there was always a trip coming after I did the work. I just want to acknowledge the beautiful reflection of the sunrise, the view that I can see that I'm staring out into, to connect with my intuition, to see what I want to talk about, in full gratitude of where I am right now. So on that trip I decided that I wanted to get into my intuition, and I'm a strong believer that travel is an avenue for that. And actually I think it's really, really important, because when you're traveling and you have that open itinerary, you allow the universe to guide you. You allow the universe to put people in your space, in your way, on your journey, to connect you further to your path. So we're told, it's funny, there's all these sayings like trust your gut, trust your intuition, but then I feel like when I grew up, it was kind of like, no, you need to have all the facts. You can't just trust like a feeling. That's not right. You need to know. You have to see it to believe it, and blah blah. And I used to really believe in that until I started to work with my intuition. And the more you're connected, the more you can see that your intuition is constantly guiding you, and then you can see where you've trusted your intuition and when you haven't. And one of my biggest things about intuition was when I had a bad feeling, and I just was like, is it a bad feeling? Is something gonna go wrong? Or am I drawing that in? Is that one of my because I'm having these negative thoughts, am I then gonna draw in negative things? And I was always like, oh, which one is it? It's so hard to tell. But as I'm getting more and more connected, I realize, like, when your intuition is trying to tell you, when your intuition is trying to tell you something is going wrong, you fully feel it. Like, you fully feel it. You feel this heaviness. You feel just all this. And once you make the right choice and you go out of it, it disappears. And at this workshop I just did, a retreat, 7 days, all about the womb, connecting with your feminine. So the feminine is the vibration, the masculine energy is clarity and your stillness. As feminine is vibrating and moving and flowing. And one of the exercises was to do with trust, and we had to go out into the nature and really feel into find a spot and really not think with our head, but feel. And as soon as I got that, I was like, ding, I know where I'm going. And I was like, oh, but I really should feel into it. So I'm going to take the other way there, just to allow my intuition to guide me. And it was so, so strong when you really feel into your body that you feel this energetic, this block of some sort. Like, that's what I feel, at least. You would have your own little, whatever your body wants to say. And that takes me on to why intuition is important, because it gives your body a voice, you know? And I only recently discovered this, the opportunity to give my body a voice. It's not just your mind that talks, you know? You can actually tune into your body and allow it to communicate with you. And my breakthrough around that was just, really neglecting my body and my womb especially. Oh my God. That came later. There's certain body parts that you neglect and you hate, and you know, but it's all of you, and you really want to integrate that into your life. You want to integrate love for every part of you, and that's really important. So intuition is important because your brain, so you only use 10% of your brain, but it's taking in so much information, but you can only process so much. And I guess the attention span can only hold so much. So intuition is actually all this information that you already have within you, and it's communicating with you in a different way. And once you get really in tune, you really notice it, and it's really powerful. And you can notice when you made the wrong choice. You know, like when you didn't follow your intuition, something happens. You're like, it's really prominent. So I feel like why I wanted to make this video is because this was a really, really big step into my journey into spirituality, my journey into finding my purpose, my soul's purpose. So for key to happiness is gratitude and pursuing your soul's purpose. And I'll talk about this a bit more in upcoming videos. If you have any questions, if there's anything specific you want me to talk, please write in, because I've decided every morning I wake up, whatever's there for me, I'm going to talk about it. But I want to do a step-by-step process so you can come on this journey with me, the journey that I've embarked on 4 years ago, because it transformed my life. I now live a dream life where when I manifest, if I say chair, a chair falls out of my mouth. I love that. That was in a course that I did, and me and my friend joke about it all the time. So yeah, it's pretty magical actually. What's happening right now is when I'm manifesting, I get what I've asked for, except tenfold. So it's so much better than I could ever imagine. So I'm really excited for this. And my time is now up, and thank you so much for listening.